Hello everyone, welcome to PowerApp Full Course for Beginner. In this video, you will learn about how to create your PowerApp using Microsoft Copilot. Hi, this is Krupali from KnowHow Academy. Before going ahead in this video, let me tell you what you will learn from this video. First, you will learn what is Microsoft Copilot in PowerApp. Second, you will learn how to create your PowerApp using Microsoft Copilot. First of all, let me tell you what is Microsoft Copilot. Basically, Microsoft Copilot is one type of assistant in your PowerApp that will help you to make your PowerApp. It is based on generative AI model. Now, let me tell you the second thing, how to create your PowerApp using Microsoft Copilot. So first of all, you need to log in into your PowerApp developer account and then you will able to see this screen. Now here you will see that let's build an app, what should it do? So here this is a Copilot prompt screen is given to you. Here whatever prompt you will write in this section, based on that Copilot will help you to create your app. Now, if you will not able to see this Copilot prompt text box, what you can do? Here, you need to go to the setting, go to the admin center, then new window will open, and here you need to go to the environment. Once you click on the environment, here you will able to see the different environment. So here I am creating my app under my environment. So here you need to click on three dots and go to the settings. Once you go to the settings, here you need to go to the products and here you need to click on the feature and make sure that Copilot feature is enabled. If this feature is disabled or it is off, then you will not able to see Copilot prompt screen on your PowerApp home screen. So here in my environment, it is already enabled, so I can see that. Here what you need to do? So here you need to write a prompt. So here I want to create an app which will keep track of employees' record and from which department they are. So I will write a prompt that create a PowerApp that will display data of employee from different department. Now here you need to keep it in mind that you need to give a clear and concise prompt so Copilot will interpret it properly. So here I have given the prompt that is create a PowerApp that display data of employee from different department, and here you need to click that. So it will take some time to process your prompt and then it will build an app. Now, after processing your prompt, the first step is that they are asking for which data was stable you want to use. If it is not there, they have created already a data was table that is name of employee, and here it is saying that that employee table is generated with AI, and the next table they have generated a department and it is also generated with generative AI, and the relationship between department and employee table is one-to-many relationship. So here Copilot did this all things by its own, and here we just need to make sure that whatever it is doing, it is correct. And if you want to change the relationship, you can change it. Here you can give extra prompt if it is required. Let's say I want to add five records in each table. So here I can write a prompt like that, add 5 records in department table. It is showing that it is working on it, and then Copilot will answer. You can stop generating and if you don't want to generate. So here 5 rows are added to the department table. Now I want to add 10 records in employee table. So you can write add 10 records to employee table. So here you can see that a message from Copilot that 10 records have been added to the employee table. Here you can click on this three dots and view data. So whatever record they have generated, you can see that. Now this records I did not enter, but Copilot will enter dummy data for you. Now let's say you want to see the records of employee table. So click on this three dot and see the data. So here it is saying that employee name, then department, position and salary is mentioned. Now here Copilot will automatically decide the suitable data type for the given column. You can change it later on if it is required, and here also you can add one more column, or you can add any extra column in existing table. Let's say I want to add date of birth column in the existing table. So you can write add DOB column with data in employee table. So it will add new column and then you can see it. So wait until it's finished. Now see here, date of birth column is added. So you can click that and you can view the data. And here you can see that for the given employee, dummy date is entered. Okay, so this is the beauty of Copilot. So here you don't need to do anything. You just need to give a proper prompt, and then Copilot will automatically add new column, decide the proper data type and insert the data. So these things make your life easier if you are developing Power App. Now, if you are done with the changes, so here you can see that save and open app. And then they are asking that when you are done working, select save an app. This action will help tables and relationship you have created and open your app in PowerApp Studio. So basically, this will help you to open your app in PowerApp Studio. So I'm clicking on save and create app. So here you can see that 3 screens are created in your PowerApp. And before going ahead, let me save the app. So let me give a proper name to the app, that employee data, and I'm writing Copilot and click on save. So it's always good idea to give name if we are going ahead with the Power App which is created by Copilot. So my Power App screen is created. Now let's see what Copilot have added. So Copilot have added one screen. The name is one screen, and here you can see that design screen is generated automatically. Then second screen you can see that where employee data you can see, and automatically in this screen they have added form control, they have added gallery control, they have added the search text box, and here in department table also they have added gallery control, form control and search control and so on. So let's run this welcome screen and see how it's working. So let's say I want to go to the employee. So here employee data will be open, and here you can see that when I click on this, you will able to see the employee information. When I click on Alexander employee, you will able to see. If I want to edit the data, you can click on this pencil like symbol and you can add anything. Let's say here you want to change the department, but here department name is not coming. We will fix it later, but here you can see that rest of the things you can change it. So let's say here I am changing Harry, and when I click on save, here Alexander Harry is changed. Now here you can see that I did not perform any coding, but still it is working. So whatever coding is needed to remove, to edit, to new, or you can say to save it, everything is done by Copilot. If I want to go to home, you can click it, and if I want to go to the department, here I can see the department name and what can I do. So let's say I can change the location by just writing it, and I can change the department name also, but I don't want to do anything, so I just click on cross mark, so here it not be added. And here if you just come out of the run mode, here you can see that on gallery control what it is there. So here once anything is selected, you can see that a search code is automatically written. So let me just run it, and let's say here I'm searching from IT department. So whatever search I have done, it is showing. But here you can see that San Francisco and quality assurance. Why these two departments are coming? Although I have written IT, because in item property, when I search it, it is searching based on three fields. First, department name, then department. Actually, they have given the department name column two time, and third is department location. So based on these terms, search will be made. So maybe quality assurance is there somewhere, maybe department name column is mentioned. So you can change the code, but you can see that this code is automatically written by Copilot, so you can later on edit. Now let's say if I click on this edit button, here you can see that update context, and whatever the mode you have created, whatever the record is, whatever the code is required to do the update, automatically it is written by the Copilot, and so on. If you click on this delete button or trash button, you will see that delete code is written. So here you do not need to worry about how to create, how to design your screen, what to write on your button click event, or what you should write on gallery item property. All things is designed by Copilot. Now here if you can see on data, this two table automatically added, and you can click on this three dot and edit data. So here these are the columns you Copilot have created. Now if you want to do changes in table design, you can go to the Dataverse and change it. So let's say here departments and employee tables are there. So let me go to the Dataverse table. Here if I go on a table menu, here you will able to see different table. If you click on the custom table, you will able to see the departments table which the Copilot have created. Let me search that table and see that. What's the name of a table? Departments and employees. So let me just department table. Let me explore that. Here you can see that whatever the tables columns are there, here you can see that. If you go back and click on the employee table, you can see that. So here you can change the columns, here you can change the relationship, you can create view and so on. So this way you can create your Power App using Copilot. So I hope you are done with how you can create Microsoft Power App using Copilot. Before ending this video, let me tell you what you have learned from this video. From this video, you learn what is Microsoft Copilot, and second thing you have learned that how you can create your Power App using Microsoft Copilot. Thank you for choosing KnowHow Academy as a source of your IT knowledge. We are always here to help you to navigate to the tech world. If you have any question, do not feel hesitate to reach out us. Stay curious, keep learning.